Have you ever wondered what it takes to update a backyard? Are you curious about maybe the construction process or the associated costs? Don't worry, you aren't alone. And in this video, I'm going to go over everything you need to know. By the end of this video, you'll have a good understanding of our step-by-step construction process and also the pricing that's associated with it. I'm Micah Miller with Easton Outdoors. Let's dive in. Step 1, demo. What I love about demo is all this time and effort goes into building a deck or pavers or putting in concrete, but when it comes time to actually removing it and getting it out of the space, you can see that Bobcat, that MT55 right there, how quickly we're able to push through this deck, get it pulled off the house, and get a clean slate, which leads us to step 2, layout. Now, in this particular situation, I don't need the layout to be absolutely perfect, but I do need it to be close. So we pull strings, we get it squared off the house, we lay down some white paint, and that tells us where we need to start excavating and where we need to put our base and lay out our fabric. While we're hauling off the dirt, we're also bringing in gravel and getting ready to build the new porch. This new porch is completely out of stone and it's completely backfilled with stone. And so our number 3 step is excavation, and it's coupled with our number 4 step, which is our base and getting that compacted. With a multifaceted space, we tried to make sure that our team is as efficient as possible. We got the upper excavation out of the way, the demo out of the way, got all the soil out of the way, and then we started excavating the lower portion. We laid out our gravel, and we've got our 57 stone. Now we're using a 57 stone because this stone doesn't settle. It doesn't collect debris or water. Once it's packed in place, it does not move and shift, and that's what makes it perfect for a raised landing like we're building right here with those courses of wall. Before finishing all of our excavation, we did put in sleeves, and you can see some white pipes stubbed up about middle to right side of the screen. That's where an outdoor kitchen is going to be built into that upper landing. Before getting into laying pavers, we do a final base compaction. This is to make sure that all those rocks are locked in place and it's not going to shift. Next thing we do is we lay out this number 8, which is that darker rock that you see. The number 8 is a chipped rock, and this gives us our bedding for our pavers. Now, in this style of construction, which is called open grade, one major benefit is that we can work in the rain, we can work in the sun. It does not affect our construction timeline. Another major advantage of open grade construction is the fact that it's semi-permeable. So if moisture does get into this base, it acts like a reservoir and it allows the water to slowly permeate back into the soil. We didn't use permeable pavers in this particular construction, but it is really easy to actually switch to permeable construction, let that water reintroduce itself into this upgrade. Lower pavers laid, we are now working on the seating wall. The backyard is large and open, and it just flowed right through the patio to the back door, which is a good thing, but then it makes the space feel like it's just a giant hallway. So what you see, Mega and Bulbasaur, my 2 guys here laying the wall block, they are constructing that seating wall to make it so that there is really only one main path, one main entrance and exit to this patio up to the upper porch. Not wasting any time, they move right to this outdoor kitchen. The outdoor kitchen, we're using the same material that we would use on our seating wall, and we've actually put it on the same base that we put underneath our pavers, which is 6 to 8 inches of that 57, and then that number 8 screeded on top of it. So it gives us somewhere between a 6 and a 9-inch base total, just depending on what we're building. Outdoor kitchen really starting to come together. Now it's time to start on the pavers in the upper deck. An important feature about an upper deck is the drainage. In this particular case, we put a French drain not only along the foundation, but also the outer steps. We then connected that drainage system to an existing PVC drain that went out to the ditch. This just ensures that no moisture rolls backwards towards the house, and any moisture that does get in there is shipped off and allows that area to stay secure and dry. As we're making these final cuts, it's time to do one of the final steps with the pavers, which is our plate compaction and then installing a polymeric sand. So you can see them sweeping right now, getting up the excess. What we do is we brush it all out, sweep it into all the joints, we run a plate compactor, and that plate compactor allows that polymeric sand to get all the way down into the joints. Installing the last bit here with the fire pit, we got our placement, and then we're going to move on to the walkway. Now, the reason this walkway didn't go in at first is as we were working through the colors, we had picked the right ones for the space, but when they showed up, they were actually a little bit darker than what our homeowner wanted to see. So we made a couple adjustments and we got a color in there that she liked. Only the vertical walls, outdoor kitchen, and stair treads have that darker color, which is exactly what she wanted. The investment to build this space was $91,807.23. That included a 1,072 square foot lower patio with a 525 square foot upper patio. Our 16-foot outdoor kitchen included a grill, a seating well, a trash can, and under counter storage. We installed a 50 by 50 fire pit with a cooking brio insert, 56 linear feet of seating wall with 20 cap lights between the wall and the outdoor kitchen. Finally, for a cherry on the top, we installed an outdoor fountain, which just adds to the ambiance and the sound on the patio. Thank you for watching this entire space come together. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. Get outside, my friends.